Today, my brother Steve and I paid a visit to the Jaws exhibit at the Academy Museum of Motion Pictures. We entered to find the Spielberg Family Gallery and were directed up this escalator to the next floor, where we got a sneak peek of the big event yet to come. We went across this bridge to the Dolby Family Terrace, which is a place you can rent out for parties. It has a great view of West Hollywood, as you can see. Back inside, we were greeted with the timeline history of Hollywood and a wall full of historical Academy Awards from people in movies of the past. This one was from Mary Pickford. This room projected notable acceptance speeches over the years. This next room had a wall full of famous movie posters. Then a room with costumes from famous movies. I didn't recognize most of them. There was a makeup display with Salieri, very lifelike. The next room had a piano. It looked very familiar, but I couldn't quite place it. I looked around to see a globe that also looked familiar, and then another piano. Still not sure. I'll have to return with my letters of transit. Next stop, Barbietown. It was just a miniature. Then we got into the Cyberpunk Gallery, which had a backdrop of a LED display, which is used pretty commonly these days. Inside there was props, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Star Wars, Spider-Man hanging from a rafter, the Gauntlet from Avengers Endgame, very famous prop. Then there was this guy from North High School. He later became the American Werewolf in London. Then Steve learned how to fly, ignore the shadows. More props included Morpheus, Captain America's shield, Thor's hammer, and some miniatures from Interstellar. We closed out this part of the exhibit with the Pixar Zoetrope, which is a blur until the lights start flashing and it takes shape. But that's not why we came here. Saving the best for last, it's time to see the Jaws exhibit. Right away, the props from the movie emerge. The Amity billboard, Quint's chalkboard, a Panavision camera which was used underwater, a clapboard with little shark teeth. Here we were recreating the famous dolly zoom shot with Brody, costume worn by our heroes. The shark jaw in Quint's place, and Hooper's portable shower or monkey cage. Around the corner is a replica of the Orca out to sea, and a replica of the cabin from the famous Indianapolis speech. Here are Quint's weapons and his chair, the actual barrels to chase them, Brody's actual badge, Chrissy Walken's actual buoy, which didn't save her, and many script pages covered by scribbles written by Spielberg himself. He was constantly making changes. Here is Universal's master script, Carl Gottlieb's typewriter, and there he is, also playing a part in the film. Here's a moviola used by Vera Fields, who was the editor. The novel was massive before the movie came out, and here are many posters that came in the wake of the movie. And on the wall was a documentary with Peter Benchley and Spielberg talking about the making of the film. Before we wrapped up the Jaws exhibit and our tour of the museum, Steve used some Hollywood magic to bring the shark to life. Very cool. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. Jaws is a movie that made me fall in love with movies. It's the first book I ever read when I was 12. It made me understand the magic of movies. It's my favorite movie and it always will be. And it's thanks to this guy. Thank you for watching.